Happy Christmas, happy solstice, happy Hanukkah. Here we are at this time of year when people hang lights from their trees and decorate their homes with evergreens to keep the dark away. And when we have wishes of, may all your days be merry and bright and all your Christmases be white. What is white? White is what makes people think of happiness and joy. And do we have the opportunity for that happiness and joy? That is my wish for you. Joy, happiness, contentment. To thrive in the way that you always did. In Kudos, we have a way to bring that contentment to everyone, and not just the people at the top of the crisis mystery. I am so encouraged about this endeavor that brings people together. And it's exactly what the world needs. The world of people needs. So, at this time of year, and every time of every year, every day, I wish you to have a bright and joyful day.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special Kudos Latte Show Extravaganza Special Christmas Show 2023. You're going to see some of the wonderful guests that we've had on the Latte Show since it began a few weeks ago, and our wonderful host and the rest of our team. I'm here, first of all, just as a warm-up show. Plus, they don't let me out after dark, and it's soon going to be that time. So, yeah, I have to go back inside my box. For now, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody. This is the Christmas special, so I guess we should start with that message. Happy Christmas, and whatever you're up to this year, whether that's something exciting or something simple, whether you're enjoying a lot of food or just a bit of food, whether you're with friends or family or nobody at all, we welcome you to our platform, Kudos International, and the Latte Show Special Extravaganza. You'll see in the comments that most of you have been tagged anyway if you're going to be watching this. And you'll also see that there's mention of Christmas Day evening in the UK, 6 p.m. our time. Hopefully, we're going to be available in a Zoom meeting that's open to anybody to join. If you want to come along and you've got nothing else to do, or you just want to share a bit of Christmas cheer with the other people that are in that room. So welcome everybody to that. We're going to call it a party because I want it to be quite positive and just a place to chill out and enjoy Christmas together. There'll be some photos and some stuff. Maybe we can play some games or whatever, or some music. I don't know. We'll do something. We'll figure it out as we go. Anyway, I just wanted to tell everybody Happy Christmas. We're looking forward to 2024. Kudos is going to be big. We're all going to get better, and we're all going to see benefits starting to happen, because the opportunity is presented before us to make change happen. So here is a couple of interviews where Supriya, our host, has interviewed guests from all over the world. If you would like to be on the Latte Show, by all means get in touch with me or any member of the team, especially Supriya. And you can see the sorts of things that we do on the Latte Show. And this is just one of the things that we do. So welcome everybody. Enjoy the show. Here's some wonderful people. Thanks. Actually, we should do this properly. Okay, so let's get you out of here. I'll join you up in a second. Well, if I must say anything about our first guest on today's Super Kudos International Latte Show Extravaganza Special Christmas episode 2023, it is that she is the super duper wonderful, amazingly brilliant. I'm just trying to do an impression of her. What's your name again? Oh, yeah. Dr. Supriya something. Kumar Valen, I think. Welcome. Hello,
Thank you,
Dr.
Matt,
Supriya.
for this opportunity.
How does it feel to be sat on the other side of the show?
Wow, I feel extra amazing with extra frothy latte coffee show today. Yes.
Wonderful. So today we're going to be
The
showing some
clips.
special clips of some of the interviews that you've been doing since the beginning of the Kudos Latte show. In that, we'll see some other people and the members of our team. But for now, we're just going to have a quick interview with you as a guest and me as a host. I've done that once on the Kudos Latte show already with Cliff. So now I'm going to destroy you on it as well. So, question number one, Dr. Supriya, if you're ready. Do you have a special
Yes.
Christmas message for our watchers?
Well, I have one beautiful Christmas message which is coming straight away from my heart, and that is love, 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 humanity, humanity, humanity. The things which we are missing today in today's world, where everybody is fighting, everybody's indulging in a cat rat competition, cutthroat competition, we are forgetting love, peace, harmony. So, for this Christmas, a beautiful message from the bottom core of my heart is just love the world, and you will get the same love from the universe. So, love, 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 harmony, 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 peace, peace, peace. That's the message for today's Christmas. Yeah.
Thank you. Very, very, very much. Dr. Supriya. Okay, so
Great.
second question. What do you think about Kudos, the platform, Kudos International, Matt Allen, or about your role within Kudos International here as the host, amongst other various roles of the Latte Show? Dr. Supriya.
Well, this is the loveliest question which you have asked, Matt, and I would love to answer this in a loveliest way. Let's take a sip of coffee and then we can move ahead. Well, what to say about Kiddos International? Words are getting shortened today, emotions are getting overloaded today. When I say anything, because I think I'm not the perfect person to say about such a big, miraculous platform, which only one and only, I will say, one and only one, LinkedIn King Matt Allen has created, crafted. And it is not only the social benefit network, it is more than a family, more than a knowledge learning platform, more than you can say exchanging of your knowledge, communication, enhancements. And as my role says, Kiddos CCO Justice, Chief Creativity Officer, and Larisha host, then I will say it is immeasurable, impeccable, and invulnerable and incredible. So that's what I said. I am getting shortage of all the adjectives because Kiddos International is a miraculous. And this miracles which we are creating, not only a one person, but as a team. And my team is so special, just like my family, who is helping one another day and night, working hard with perseverance, with dedication, and most important, most beautiful, boosting each family members, each TKT members that is trusted kiddos WhatsApp group. I even forgetting because emotions are today loaded more than my intellectuality. So I will say only one thing: East or West. Kiddos International is the West. East or West, Matt Allen is the best. That's it.
Thank you very much. It has been an honor and a pleasure to have been working with you during the year, and everybody else that you're just about to interview from our team. I'm just going to introduce the host, the wonderful, the amazing Dr. Supriya.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this evening is so special. Not because my coffee, Kudos Latte show is special, because this Christmas Latte show, Extravaganza special is there. Time for Merry Christmas, time for positive ambience, time for love, harmony, peace. That is floating in the air. And when I say in the air, my beautiful guests are in the queue now. And I am feeling a great privilege and honor in honoring, in summoning upon my first guest. My first guest, when I say, oh, let me take a sip of coffee because I require a lot of energy to present this beautiful, this amazing, this humble person whom I met in my life. And I'm so excited to bring on the stage none other than, check it out, who is she and who is she going to rock? Here she is, my rocking star, Shama Khurana from UK. Welcome, Shama, to our show. It's been a great privilege and honor and special feeling for this Extravaganza Latte Show special. Thank you so much for coming and sharing this wonderful evening with us. Well,
first of all,
Shama, as you know,
full of love for everybody. So I'm sharing my latte time with you today, Supriya. Lots of hearts, so lots of love to the world. So thank you for
Shama.
inviting me, and a very, very Merry Christmas to you and to your viewers.
Thank you so much, Shama, for your gracious presence. And now let's shoot the bombarded special questions. And my first question, as usual, what is your loveliest message for Merry Christmas today?
I come, as you can tell, dressed with a lot of sparkle for everyone. So wishing everyone, I'm spraying everybody with glitter and sparkle and make everyone's wishes and dreams come true. So Christmas time, right from childhood, has always been so special to me. And it's a time where the magic happens. It's a time of where people can start thinking about their wishes, their personal selves. And also, we are there for gratitude as well, because it is the time for the birth of Jesus Christ. And I believe, as you all know, I believe there is one God, and we're celebrating our lovely Lord Jesus Christ at this time. So it's a time to be really grateful for everything that we've been blessed with. So coming closer and closer to our big day, right? I'm grateful for our families. I'm grateful for my friends and my loved ones. I'm grateful for everything that we've actually received in the last year. And specifically for me, right, what I find is I've connected with our lovely Kudos community. This has been one of my biggest gifts for the year from the Almighty. So on the big day, what do we actually do? We have an opportunity to actually sit down and actually enjoy some food and some cheer. And it's that time where the shops are all closed, so we have no distractions. We are able to use technology to send our good wishes all around the world. And so it's that happiness and compassion that we can share for the year. We're able to, because it's coming to the end of the year, December being the 12th month, we're able to reflect on the year we've had with gratitude and look forward to 2024 with hopes in our hearts and more dreams to fulfill. So that's what Christmas time means to me, and I'm wishing everyone lots and lots of love,
This
lots
is
of
love.
compassion, lots of joy, and I hope you have a fantastic day with your families, your loved ones tomorrow.
Awesome. Awesome, Shama. This is really lovely. Just like you. And as I said, I am flat on your humbleness. I am flat on your good nature. And when I say good nature, let's go for the second dynamic question. And that is, Shama, straight away, what are your views that is coming from your heart about Kiddos International and our founder who has crafted this beautiful and incredible platform about Matt Allen? So the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Zapriya. Like I said, I'm so grateful to be connected to this wonderful, wonderful community, my brothers and my sisters, and it's been amazing. Kudos, I would say, aspiration where humanity in the world is to be increased, where education, health care, and the basics of living, such as food and clean water, is available for all, no matter where the individual is in the world. The Kudos team has specialists, some wonderful, wonderful specialists who are able to provide services to get this message to the people of status and stature who can really make a difference with this inspiration and aspirations that we hold. Together, we can all make a difference by doing just a little bit, little thing for somebody every single day. And that little small thing, which we think, oh, it wasn't much, could be a huge miracle for somebody else. Hence, hashtag, we are the miracle. Matt Allen, I've always find, is the beacon of this wonderful dream. And we are the Kudos team, and we bathe in his light of the beautiful dream that he dreams. And I'm really, really honored that I am part of that dream. So my name is Sharma Khurana, and I'm honored to be the Kudos Chief Education and Diversity Officer. As a neurodiversity coach, I give awareness to everyone with these uniquely brilliant minds by knocking down barriers to the learning so everyone can envisage a better future for themselves. So that is what Kudos means to me.
Shama, you have not only said about the kiddos or our founder, but really you have just enlightened those hidden deep emotional dreams, and you can say you have revived and rejuvenated everyone today with your loveliest message. And thank you so very much for your always being a graceful, wonderful, and so supportive friend. And it's been again and again honor for us to have you ever our great guest. So thank you so much for your gracious presence, and God bless you. Stay happy and a Merry Christmas once again.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Cool. Well done. That was great. Okay, so everybody else, less of the Matt Allen stuff. Like nobody wants to listen to that old tripe. So who wants to? I don't mean what you said was old tripe. I mean about me. Like, 'cause it's yeah, they've all heard that stuff before. They don't need to hear any of that. So we've got two more. Anuja or Melissa. Who wants to go first?
Anybody.
Toss that coin, Matt. Toss that coin.
Melissa, you would like to go first? Or me?
Come on, ladies.
I'll go.
Anyone? You will go? Okay.
Okay. So
Mandate. I'm just not good at like saying stuff.
you will be wonderful. Don't you worry about that. If you're not, we'll just edit you out. Come on, Melissa. You can do this. Oh, I guess I should put Supriya in. There we go.
Well,
Finally.
ladies and gentlemen, today my next guest, if I summon, if I call, oh my gosh, you will be surprised. Why? It's just not because she's beautiful. It's just not because she's beautiful. Because I am just wondered. A beauty with brain. And when I say beauty with brain from United States, I remember one name. Check it out. Who is she? And she is... She is Melissa. And Melissa, welcome. And it's been a great privilege and honor and so sweet to host you because you're such a sweet person, bright with beauty, and of course with lot of capabilities, accolades, and most important, I love your nature, which is so humble, so sweet. So with this sweetness, my coffee is also getting sweet, and so let's start with Melissa. And Melissa, as we say today, okay, so yes. All right. So, Melissa, straight away from the bottom core of my heart to my loveliest friend, what is your beautiful message for this beautiful Merry Christmas?
First of all, thank you so much, Dr. Supriya. Always love talking with you. To everyone, Merry Christmas. May the magic and the wonder of this holiday season, and it's very emotional for me, stay with you throughout the Christmas season and the coming new year. I wish everyone the warmth and comfort and love and peace that everyone deserves and more. And cheers to a happy, wonderful, prosperous new year.
This is really wonderful, Melissa, and it's for me also to listen such beautiful words once again with you. And it's always been a pleasure talking to such a great, wonderful, and a supportive friend. Well, Melissa, now this is so called a very exciting question, and all my guests are taking great privilege in answering this question. So, are you ready for this exciting question? All right, Melissa,
Absolutely.
you know, this miraculous platform, which is called Kiddos International, more than a miracles, more than a family, more than a success, that's what we are going to listen. What are Melissa's opinion from her heart for Kiddos International? And of course, also for our founder, Matt Allen.
It means a lot to me. Just the fun, the friendship, the family that we have, just the community that we have with each other, I think is just the smaller version of what Kudos is, what we're doing with the world. How there's just so much love and caring and support that we're contributing or trying to contribute, that what is Kudos is about. And Matt Allen is just like one big heart and arms around the world, you know, through Kudos, you know, bringing the peace and harmony and healing the world of everything. And he's the type of man that will sit up with you for 10 hours talking. So, you know, he's got a big heart, and, you know, yeah, really happy that, you know, he's part of my life and there to help the world through Kudos.
Awesome. This is called heart to heart connection, heart to heart talking simulators, and a brain coffee talk shows that is International Kiddos International Latte Show. So thank you so much, Melissa, for a beautiful, generous, and most importantly, authentic views about Kiddos International and Matt Allen. Thank you so much. Nothing to say. I'm spellbound. I am just spellbound with your gracious and vivacious and witty presence. Thank you so much.
Thank
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now my next guest. Oh, she is, let me not be a audio learner. Let me just show you what is she. Check it out, her vivacious qualities. Who is she? There she is, Dr. Anuja Malik. Welcome. And once again, it's been a great honor for me and with great love to host you. So, once again, welcome, Anuja.
Thank you so much, Supriya. Thank you for the cordial invite. Thank you so much. And Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you. Here's my coffee
Well,
mug.
Anuja,
Yes.
Yeah, here is our coffee mug. And when I say coffee mug, do you know why this coffee mug is so hot? Because this is our Kiddos Latte Show Extravaganza special on this eve of Merry Christmas. And here you are. So, this is again a vivacious and your beautiful presence. And without wasting a moment, let's jump into our question. And my first question to you, Anuja, what are your views? What are your, you can say, a beautiful message? You can say anything you can say about today's Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Supriya, thank you so much for the compliments. And the Christmas message says that Christmas isn't just a day, it's a frame of mind, if we think. Yet it's the most wonderful, time of the year where we gather with our families, loved ones. And the spirit of Christmas is in the togetherness which we spent. And it's a selfless time with our loved ones, which we cherish a lot. So, wishing you, our viewers, a season full of light and laughter for you and your family and for everyone. And, have beautiful holidays and may all your Christmas wishes, come true. So, what I think the greatest gift of all this holiday season is a loving family and, close friends which we spend time with. So, wishing you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.
Wonderful, Anuja. Your wishes are really precious. And for you too, stay blessed and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Well, for our next question, are you ready, Anuja? Because this is going to come from the bottom core of your heart and it should be very authentic and very real. So,
Okay.
Dr. Anuja Malik, what are your views about Kiddos International and also for our founder, Matt Allen?
All right. So, first of all, I would like to say that Kudos International is the world's first social benefit network. We want to know, and it's a radical way to change the future by changing, the old-fashioned way of doing businesses, and like this, it benefits everyone and other people. And it's also about, making big changes in the world altogether. And above all, it's like a family to everybody. And we are the miracle, and you are the miracle, and be the miracle. It's a motto of Kiddos International. And I am working over here as chief communication officer. And so I'm trying hard and also striving high to meet its expectation and its vision and mission. And more about, if I talk about Matt Allen, what to say about him, and the founder and CEO of Kudos International, my dear friend, a person who is extremely humble, intelligent, calm, sweet, so many adjectives to add. And he's very insightful and down to earth person. And his work is, truly always, what to say, exceptional. And I admire the fact that he is having an impeccable communication skills and creativity and excellent working environment he provides to everyone, our team members and everyone. So we enjoy here a lot, and that's all I have to say. So thank you so much.
Well, Anuja, I am in total sync with you because I reciprocate the same. Thank you so much for your loveliest words, which has come from your heart, and it's so emotional, so gratifying.
I know. Let me take another sip. Wait a minute.
Yes.
So it was to hear about the mission behind Kudos, it literally it's very important and it goes to our stories, it goes to our narratives. And one of the things that I saw on one of the videos, and it's I think your hashtag, we are miracles. And I really like the fact of the part about we're not the problem, but we're the solution. We're the solution to a lot of the world's issues. We're not the problems. It's because of other, now I don't know what people's faith or belief or that's out there. There's the things that occur in the world that are not of us. And I'll just leave it at that. It's not of us. And when we learn to relinquish those things, those entities, those beings, those spirits, those are the problems. That's not it. We are the solution to those things. And that's by, facing the world with love, with light, with peace, with harmony. And that's what I see that some of the mission behind Kudos is doing for the world. And I just, my hat's off. Kudos, right? Da da da.
Kudos.
If I may, just for a moment, ladies, what another amazing show. This is show number 2, and I'm just phenomenally blown away by the quality of the guests that we have on, their candidness and their ability to be able to talk about subjects that reach into people's very hearts and minds and souls. We're about changing lives, and our guests do that through the conversation that they have with you, Sabria. I appreciate it very much, Dr. Maria Ian. What a phenomenal guest. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll leave you to it because my throat is sore.
Sip of coffee that says love, love, love. Time to bring the coffee, heart-to-heart connection, heart-to-heart talk simulators. And when I talk about simulators, it's going to be an amazing question again. Dr. Maria Ian, what do you think about Kudos International? Wow, this is so lovely.
Well, I had the honor and the pleasure of having a chat with your founder, Matt. And the reason I choose this topic, the truth in politics, is he mentioned Kudos International is meant to serve as a platform for general authentic expression on politics, which is completely missing in the mainstream media. And it is sorely, sorely needed for individuals internationally to authentically, genuinely, to their, unhindered abilities, express their thoughts and sentiments on politics. And I think Kudos is a much and sorely needed platform for such an initiative. Very, very much so. It cannot be underestimated. Again, I'm a political scientist. I'm a researcher, and I know what's out there. And there is that need, of a big, big platform for people to come. And it's like in Athens, the arena where there is debate, right? To be as unideologically, as unpolitically, but as humanly authentic as you can be.
Today's guest, she is from Nigeria, very vivacious, vibrant personality. She has earned a multi-awarded accolades in the field of education, founder of the Learn Zone, international speaker, writer, and the certified life coach. And when I say Nigeria, none other than Dr. Lynn.
But many thanks to Kudos International. I know that Kudos International is doing a good job. I love the talk shows. I love the talk shows a lot because Kudos International is giving people the platform to learn for free about different facets of life. So Kudos International is doing a good job. I know that it's the world's first social benefit network, right? Trying to produce solutions, trying to help people to survive, and also to give people a platform to rise. So I know that Kudos International holds change in its hands. So Kudos International is giving the world a platform for change, for a new beginning, for growth, for expansion, and most of all, to bring positive change to society. So kudos to Kudos International.
Absolutely. What I was thinking about this actually, I was thinking about what you're doing and kudos and the things that you are really trying to achieve in the world. And what I love most is building network, building connection internationally. We we're in the cusp of a fifth industrial revolution here, personalization. And what's amazing is that we have access to problems that are happening all around the world now. Our networks are unlimited. The ability to find new and amazing, problems or solutions internationally is so much easier now that we need to leverage that, and that's exactly what I feel like Kudos is doing.
We are having today a beautiful, wonderful, vivacious, multi talented guest, and she is none other than Leah Clement. Welcome, Leah, to our show. It's been a great pleasure and great honor for me to host you.
So, Kudos is a nexus whose business, philosophy, and initiatives are poignantly relevant for this season, and they transcend the borders of our traditional and subconscious programming. Its prominence is evidenced by emphasizing on personal purpose of virtue of anachronistic leader. Kudos is a nexus whose business philosophy and initiatives are relevant for the season and are antithetical to conventional business paradigms. Its prominence is evidenced by emphasizing on personal purpose by virtue of anachronistic reasonings and leadership. Thank you. So, Kudos.
All set to go, but still, Ricky, people would love to know what is Ricky Montano life journey. So I pass my ties on your court and kindly you just go with the flow.
Well, I am very thankful and my heart is full of gratitude about your show, Kudos International. Of course, to the CEO, Sir Alan, and of course to you, my dear Supriya. I was very when I saw your first when I saw your post in on Facebook, like I was like, what what kind of show is this? So while reading the post in the Facebook, like I was saying, oh, this is very inspirational. All right. So this show is very good, and I hope that everyone would love this show for as long as you are there. You are giving opportunity to every people, to every human being to express their stories, to tell these stories, and to keep also inspiring other people to do more, to keep inspiring other people to achieve more, and to become, the best version of themselves.
I just think, like, I'm fairly new to this community, but I just think it's just this amazing opportunity. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, that we can connect and we can share. We can share our life stories, we can share our knowledge, we can share our expertise. And I'm so passionate about anyone, any other organizations, or any other people that are actually advocates for powerful stories and sharing our stories and getting our stories out there. So I thank you so much, and I feel very honored to be here. And I just think that any organization that is doing this is doing a great, is doing some great work in the world, because they're being of service to others.
Today's guest, if I talk about mind blowing, some secret about email marketing, where the world is booming on digitally. And this episode is going to be a game changer for business people, for entrepreneurs, and for the global audience. Who is she? And I just say she is none other than Joy Brooks, email marketing expert and a digital cafe host. Welcome, Joy, to our show. It's been a great privilege for me to host you.
I was interested because he's driven and he has a passion, and he has this unique, heartfelt desire to do something, and it's international, and it's this new it really is this new age where we have the ability to meet different people. Those people can change our minds in an instant, and not necessarily change them in a way that you're thinking so strictly this or that. Suddenly you're open. You're like, oh, it's not black and white. It's a whole new world out there. Let's keep learning. I always tell people that my life is not about learning something and letting it go. You're always learning something, always. And I think that's also what Matt believes and what he's trying to do, and trying to make it available to the digital masses.
On this great frothy latte show with one of my very dynamic, very gorgeous, and very humble personality. And if I talk about my guest, then so many accolades, so many virtues, so many advancement achievements are related to her. And she is none other than Dr. Anita C. Powell. Welcome, Dr. Anita, to our show.
I just think this is a phenomenal platform. And I am just so very grateful and thankful for you all for having created such a platform where speakers can come. And I love how you guys, you all address eminent personalities. I've even adopted that. I just love that. your warmth, your embrace, your organization of your conferences, and they're always of substance. Like the last one, the food preservation. I mean, that had me. I learned so much from being on you guys' platform, because when you have something, and I'm blessed with the invitation to be part of it, I have to do research. So I learn. And then once we get on the platform, you and your energy is so exuberant. I mean, it's if I am nervous, before I come on, looking at you and Dr. Anjuan and Dr. Dragon, it's family. It's like I feel so comfortable. But that's the energy that you guys set, and it's just a beautiful thing. I'm always privileged and honored when I'm invited, because I know that I'm going to be welcomed. I know that without doubt, and that's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. I know I'm going to be welcomed. I know that I'm going to learn something from all the other eminent speakers. I know that you guys are going to take care of each and every person on that platform. And I love getting my certificate.
I think there's so many blessings that is attributed and contributing to. It's an open platform that is available consciously to have conversational topics that in modern day are becoming more important, but they're still considered a little taboo in some places. I speak on a lot of things that are a little more taboo and not as known. So I'm very gracious for the opportunity to have your platform to speak on and to share on with a lot of those things. And just being so globally connected, there's all different kinds of reasons.
It is something that has to do with social benefit. So what you do has to do something to uplift other people. And the simple things that we do, we affect other people. So we rise by lifting others. On that note as well, I'm coming up with a particular book. And since this is part of social benefit, part of the proceeds of the book will go to the cause that I am supporting, which is the cause for children and the cause for animals. So I am inspired by Kudos because what you do does not benefit me alone, but it benefits all other people. So it becomes something like a collective benefit, collective help. So we rise by helping each other. That's how I look at Kudos. You send the blessing, you extend the positive vibes in simple words.
This is going to be super, super awesome because we have a super amazing, vivacious, multi-talented personality from Cape Town, none other than Dr. Yolanda Peterson. Welcome, Dr. Yolanda, to our show. It's been a great privilege and honor for me to host you.
I wanted to say hello to Matt. Firstly, Matt and I were actually part of one of your talk shows. That's how Matt and I met. We never got to chat because he was he was actually the first speaker and I was one of the bottom speakers. So there was some time between us, right? But as Matt was speaking, I immediately felt a connection to Matt. And I know that after that, we were trying to form a group so that the three of us could be together and discuss what Matt had in mind. I think an amazing human being. What he stands for is amazing. What he wants to do with society, traditionally coupled with all of the innovation, automation, AI, everything that is at our fingertips, right? So that combination for me, I find very, very intriguing, especially when we are looking at doing business in 2024. Especially there's three industries I've identified. I would love to speak to Matt and yourself about. But in terms of Kudos International, Matt, you keep on spreading the word. You know, our media brings so much negativity, so much this is wrong with the world, that's wrong with the world. You know what, guys? There is billions of us out there that wants to do what is, we can't save everyone in the world, but we can do our little bit in our corner of the world. And once we've done that, we can do our little bit in our continent. And once we've done that, we've got to do our little bit internationally. Trust me, I never, ever, ever thought that this me would ever make such an international impact whilst growing up. That was never my thought. So if I can, you can. And kudos to, I mean, like really kudos to Matt and to Dr. Supriya.
I really like the way you want to connect people and inspire people to live their dreams and go after their passion, because that is something I really stand for myself. And yes, I really believe in that you can inspire people with just one little thing, and you never know how someone is feeling. And yeah, when you do inspire someone just to hold on or to go for their dreams, that is so powerful. And we all are so powerful ourselves. There's so much yeah, we can do, like with the Reiki energy, and I also do the Kundalini. There's so much inside us that we can awake, and that's for all of us. So I really like where Kudos for is standing for.
And folks, today in this exciting show episode, we have a very amazing, very spontaneous, very vivacious guest, none other than Shweta Saxena.
As I said, women for women is what motivates me. And today you are inspiring me a lot, Dr. Supriya, because I can understand being a workwoman. You have so many roles in your life. You must be a daughter, a mother, a spouse, but still you're out there and you're interviewing me. That talks a lot about how much you're going an extra mile for the women around you, in covering their stories, in promoting them. So I think we need more women like you and more platforms like you have created Kudos International.
let's try and make things better. Change is coming, and it's about making that beneficial for us all, not just the people at the top or those that have got the money to facilitate themselves being better off all the time. So thank you once again, Cliff. A pleasure to host you. As usual, probably not so much of a pleasure for you because it's a bit haphazard, but
no, it's all good. Look, life is life, and one thing you said was talking about the truth, and I also think it's so important that we respect our truth. And I'm talking about the audience, your truth. What is your truth? What is the truth to you? Because people put blinders on us and people put earmuffs on us, and we start uncovering certain things and we start seeing things aren't what we thought they were. We're gonna change the world together. You know, we do it together. So I appreciate all of you, and Matt, I appreciate you as always, brother.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Hello, and a lovely greetings. I am Dr. Supriya Kumar Velan, Kudos CCO and the Kudos International Latte Show host. Well, today is not Latte Show, but today is something very, very special, which is very, very dear to my heart. And that is dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So that's all for my part. Hope you have enjoyed this lovely carol and a beautiful song. So once again, I wish you a very lovely, very happy New Year and a lovely Merry Christmas.
You're going to be doing the rest of the show.